welcome back to my Frosty Planet playthrough. This is the first time I am ever playing this DLC. So I played the Prehistoric Planet Pack, which is the latest release of the game. But I decided after failing miserably over and over and over again that I'll try out one of the other DLCs instead. I need to try and get some wood going. Because in this DLC, everything's super cold. Look at this. It's currently a nice and toasty minus 20 degrees in my entire base. Yeah, that means I don't have to worry so much about, for example, having a pit full of water. Which may or may not have destroyed my previous two playthroughs, my previous two runs. I had some beautiful pits full of water that mingled a little too frequently, and it was just not ideal. So now we don't have to worry about any of that. Yeah, we don't need a pit. This time around, the pit is entirely optional. The pit is the friends we made along the way. Isn't that nice? Now, I do need to get some smart batteries going. In order to get smart batteries, I need some refined metal. And in order to get refined metal, I need to be digging up a little bit of ice. Or digging through a little bit of ice so we can actually get the... well, the non-refined metal right over here. So this is what we need to be mining. Mostly. Yeah, I did see that, Watopia. It looks pretty good. I would also like to connect all of this together so we can stop doing, you know, whatever's going on here so far, because this is not looking too great. I only have a handful of duplicants. And some of them are spending the majority of the day hanging out. Now, I don't have a lot of wood. And I think wood is gonna be like my main problem. So, from what I understand, the way we get wood is by ranching these little guys. Phloxes. They're kind of cute. So, the phlox, they're non-hostile critters that can graze on bristle blossoms, as well as pike apples. Now, pike apples is a new thing that I am growing right over here for the first time. They will apparently excrete dirt, which will probably be quite helpful. I don't know. Probably difficult to get a hold of dirt in this world. And then obviously we can also shear their antlers for wood. So that's why I have a shearing station. That's why I'm setting up these wood burners right now. And that is why I'm digging up some of those refined metals over there. Just so we can hopefully at some point get all of this done. Priority 9. Okay. Excellent. So, can we already start wrangling? This guy can be wrangled. That guy can be wrangled. This guy can be wrangled right over here. This guy can be wrangled. I'm just gonna force them to all live in my base. So supposedly, there's something at the very bottom of this base. Like, something at the very bottom of this area. I don't really know exactly what to expect from it, but that is what we are trying to dig towards at this point in time. So far, so good, though. I even have one unoccupied bed at this point in time. How nice is that? So as far as oxygen goes in this particular playthrough, apparently in this world, there are these plants, these things right over here, called aloe vera. Now, they need to be grown in carbon dioxide. However, they drop a harvestable version of oxalite. And oxalite is that, like, rock that excretes oxygen. And apparently what you do is you build up these little oxalite scones. And then you just plant them around your base. Kind of like that, I think. I don't know. And then they will just dump out a bunch of oxygen. And then the oxygen is going to be breathable. And we can actually have it included in my base. Yeah, oxalite does kind of sound like a StarCraft 2 map name. You're absolutely right. What's up, Robba?
Vacation over. Time to go back to work.
I can tell you're very hard at work right now, man. Watching the stream, getting the important stuff done. Thank you very much. Hope you had a nice vacation. Yeah, so these things need to be growing in carbon dioxide. So I think these are also kind of like my carbon skimmers, the aloe vera plants. Because I just kind of build them over here, and then they can, like, skim all the stuff for me, which is kind of nice. So I'm growing those right next to the wood burners. My only real concern is that these things are obviously going to be pretty warm when they're running. And if my entire base melts, like all of the surrounding ice, I am super dead. But that looks like a problem for future Loco, so, you know. I can actually make some of these new tiles as well, snow tiles. Insulates rooms to reduce heat loss. We'll insulate this little room over here. I don't know if this is a good or a bad idea, but I think it's probably not a terrible one. Future Loco is smart. He'll figure it out. You have more faith in Future Loco than I do. I will be honest with you. Starvation? Hesperia is dying? Why aren't you just eating, bro? Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna, like, heat up too much. Maybe the snow will, like, melt. But apparently we can use it as insulation, so we'll give it a shot. Maybe it's a terrible idea. If it's a terrible idea, we'll just blame Future Loco. How about that? Present Loco is not very nice to Future Loco. Ain't that the truth? That's, yeah. Truer words have never been spoken. Okay, so we can actually now use some of this dug up metal to then continue refining iron. You think Future Loco deserves it? Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, how's my iron coming along? It is coming along. Okay, somebody go punch this button, please. There we go. So I should have oxygen taken care of, I should have food taken care of, and then I should have wood taken care of too. My entire run, by the way, is now named after RuneScape characters. I know you guys are all big fans of RuneScape, so I figured that would be the best way to do it. This doesn't look right. Insufficient resource wood? Already? What the heck? No, that's not true. That's not even true, man. Why are you guys all lying to me? Somebody is... Oh, God. 2 of my guys are stuck. Why are you so happy about being stuck, Gothics? Don't tell me you're going to die. I don't know if I can handle that many floxes, by the way, in my base, but... There we go. Okay. Help me step, Gothics. No. It's not what we need. Okay. Now I would really like to clean up my base a bunch, because I hate how messy it is. Hey, a new printable. Ooh. What do we pick? I think I'll take the mallow seed. I don't know what it is, but it's probably better than having an extra jupe that I don't know the use for at this point in time. Oh, we do have some frozen piss. What do I do with frozen piss, chat? Any suggestions? It clearly needs to be put somewhere. Because it is polluting the oxygen. Ice cream? No. Chat, come on. Ice cream? It says it's polluting oxygen though, but I don't even know how it works. How would I ever get plumbing going in a world like this? I have no idea. Maybe I can just do like a bottle emptier somewhere and we just have a like a small little like, you know, for old time's sake, like a small little pit. I don't know where to put it though. There might be plants that need it, yeah. What's up, Rumpus? Okay. Zamorak, punch the button, man. We need a lot of stuff. Man, I never realized how much of a pain smart batteries are to get. I never seem to have a lot of refined metals. Maybe it's only like the first one though that will be an issue. Yeah, maybe I should build it in a little bit of an oxygenated environment instead. Do you guys need oxygen to do your work? Or like, do you think my guys are just being a little bit overly dramatic? Because personally, I have been using oxygen for a while. But like, maybe it's perfectly doable. Okay, we can make one smart battery. Please do. And then destroy this one. You think oxygen is overrated? I mean, it's literally flammable. Okay. I also need some automation wire. Where's the automation? Wait, don't you have like a... How does this work? You can research smart batteries without automation wire? Oh, I didn't know that. Why would I ever want a... Odd. I don't understand what the point of it is if I guess we can already start charging it. Oh, it's actually just also a straight up larger batteries? A larger battery? I didn't even realize that. I never really looked at the capacity. Should be a quick research though. Yeah, I still need to set up an automation wire there. Okay, so I hope you guys aren't too happy. Or what? No, too sad, I mean. Because we're gonna be shearing your wood. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put your wood in a shearing station and chop it off. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Chop it right off. It's what I do best. Okay, can we please tidy up some of this stuff though? Because we have way too much junk here. What is this unstorable thing? Pike apple is not storable? What do you mean? I want pike apple over here. Sleet wheat grain. Bro, put your sleet wheat grain wherever you like. Okay. I'm just trying to save some fuel, man. Like, these people don't seem to care much about my fuel situation. I will move this one over and then put it over there, and then we can destroy this. You can go work over there instead, buddy. This is a good-looking base. Big General, did you just compliment my base layout? Chat, did you see that? This is the first time anybody has ever said anything nice about my base. I mean, that's probably a sign that things are gonna go horribly wrong within the next hour, but still. I'll take this as a moment to remember. Your base is not terrible? Okay, you're not terrible, bro. Fucking roasted. Hey, Dark Bloom, thank you for the 49. Oh, that's not true. You are terrible. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know. Zamorak, what are you doing? Are you dying? Love that for you, man. So I don't know what to do next, but I think I have sorted out my wood. I have sorted out my food. I have sorted out my oxygen. I feel like all of this is kind of nice. And this is all, like, maybe I'm like overseeing, maybe I'm missing something really obvious, but this is all way easier than the dinosaur situation. Like, all of it is easier. Maybe that'll be one of the characters, Gorky. We'll see. Most of it is temporary and it will run out. So I don't know what will run out. These plants will keep growing because I will constantly have new carbon dioxide produced. These things will keep being fed because we're still growing new pike apples. And therefore the new wood will always be coming around for the wood burner. I feel like I'm in a pretty good position, guys. Even some of the seasoned Oni veterans you've been watching are struggling with figuring out dinosaurs. I mean, it's the same idea in the dinosaur thing. It's just that all of it is harder. This just seems a little bit more straightforward so far. But maybe I'm, you know, just moments away from death. But so far I feel pretty comfortable. Maybe that's a problem though, I don't know. I'm not even sure what my next step should be. What am I even looking for right now? Yeah, I've been playing myself again too, Corky. I've got actually a first episode of me playing RuneScape again up on my second channel tonight. I do need a lot more wood, guys. I don't have enough wood. I need way more wood. I swear, normally this is not a problem, but... I don't know if I want to find a really hot spot. What's this? Geothermal power plant? An abandoned geothermal power plant has been discovered. My scans indicate this facility comprises multiple buildings located throughout the planet, with plumbing entrenched so deep in the terrain that much of it is beyond our reach. Most of the accessible portions look quite functional. What do I do with this? I don't know. I think we can just continue digging. Problem is though, I need more advanced. Yeah, I need super hard digging. Okay, cool. We have it. Nice. Got a couple new points available on my guys. Okay. So that means I can actually continue digging up over here. That's neat. I do have to pay attention to my wood pile though. I'm a little bit afraid of the wood pile. But I guess we can do some work over here. How many of these floxes can I put in one room? Like, are you guys feeling cramped yet, or are we good? Yeah, they seem to be quite happy. I should probably set up a spot for me to have, like, more wood production. I'll just try and mirror this exact room. I should get an oxygen mask, maybe? Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. So, you think yeah, so this is a 96 tall big room. I should set a maximum of about 7 or 8. Okay, I'll go with 8 and see if they're like feeling unhappy. 20 seems like too many. I also should get an incubator. Now I know what you're thinking. Incubator? I just met her. No. Pemmican? I love it. What about food? Can I actually close this and see? Yeah. I don't think I have anybody currently for food, do I? I never do any cooking in this game. How do you guys feel about cooking? Do you like eating food? Because me as a human, I like food. Oh, they love pemmican. I didn't realize they loved it that much. This guy's kind of awesome. I'll just go with this one, I think. It's probably safer. This guy is kind of awesome, though. This Freya has never stopped anyone from eating yellow snow. I'll just get the food. I feel like when in doubt, food. Probably better. People usually advise 7 because you need 1 slot as well. Oh, okay, so 8 critters general advice and then 1 slot for a incubator. Okay. I should definitely go ahead and get the incubator research going. Let me see. Isn't it up here somewhere? Yeah, incubator. I may as well research this as well. A smoker. Plant pulverizer. And we'll just get a couple of researches. Should be fine. Okay. Wood production's at 665. And you're saying maybe an oxygen, like a mask. Oxygen mask? Oh, Laurent's using the blender, I think. I don't think you can hear it on the stream, but I just suddenly hear. You can't hear it on the stream? Okay. Oxygen mask dock. Stores oxygen mask and refuels them with oxygen. Built next to an oxygen mask checkpoint to make duplicants put on masks when passing by. Probably a good idea. So I'll get a little... Yo, there's too much oxygen in my base. Somebody give me carbon dioxide. Ay, 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 ay. Why is the oxygen going here? Oh, because they're consuming the oxygen, obviously. I'm dumb. Or, sorry, they're consuming carbon dioxide. I'll try and make a little pocket over here, see how it goes. Yeah, I should definitely... Let me see. Let me be a little bit smarter. That takes a lot for me, chat. Let me... research... this. And then I also want to research airflow. So more of the air will actually flow down. Where is it? Okay, yes. Research that. I think we should be able to get a little bit of work going at that point. Yeah, we're gaming. We're gaming right now. Okay, so I would like to have a little station over here where we do oxygen gathering. So oxygen, I have never done this before, but I'm guessing it's not that hard. So we need an oxygen mask dock and then an oxygen mask checkpoint. So that's the same thing as, yeah. I want to try and just create a pretty compact area for them to go ahead and do this. Okay. Put a little door in here just because we can. And then we'll do like a little ladder, I guess, that leads down from there. We can put a little floor over here at the bottom. And then I want it to go back that way so we can actually like... I can also just dig straight down over here, but I would kind of like to continue in a line just because we can. So I can maybe use it to expand my base later. Let me deconstruct these two. Yeah. And we'll continue that way. Now I'm assuming I'm gonna have to pump in some oxygen, which means that I also should research a filter, a gas filter. Why does it zoom in on the wrong portion? When I search gas, it's like proudly zooming in on the wrong block. No, we're supposed to go down. In this playthrough, we're supposed to go down. Apparently, there is something at the bottom of this world. I don't know what it is. Water! Clean water? At 33 degrees? That's crazy. Maybe we want to be a little careful digging into that before I spill water all over my base. I probably want to be able to make use of the water at some point. You don't trust it? It's water? Yeah, me neither. I have real trust issues when it comes to water. Okay. So I think it's gonna be okay. I should check radiation? I never check radiation. Look, all my jubes might get cancer in like 20 years from now. But let's be real, they're not likely to survive until cycle 200 as it is, dude. It's a rough spot. You have coffee and a spare 20 minutes? Oof. 20 minutes? Oh, wait, was that good? Oh, 20 minutes was supposed to be good. Hold up. Okay, so I want to put up a little pump. A little bit of a pump somewhere. I'm actually going to disable this thing. You guys don't seem to be too complaining about the cold. You guys all seem to be pretty chill. What kind of pump do you want? Any sort of pump will do for me, dude. I'm not picky. I'm gonna go ahead and put up a gas pump, though. Up here. And I want to run this into a filter. Now, I don't really know exactly what the best way of doing this is, but I guess I'll put it over here or something. I don't know. Suffocating! What did you do? Are you dum-dum? You dum-dum. Suffocation. No breathing. Don't give a fuck about building my ranch stuff. Gotta work on some of the lines there, but I think it's getting pretty good. Okay. So, this needs to go down this way. And then we can bam, bam, bam. Pump in some oxygen. This is my plastic fork. Okay. We gotta pump it up. Down. Yo, give me some more oxalite, bro. Where are we? Where's my fertilizer coming from, by the way? Where am I getting? What is fertilizer? Fert? It says requires fertilization. What do you guys do when it says requires fertilization? I guess I'm too afraid to ask. I shouldn't. Yeah, so those are pointless. Fertilizer synthesizer uses polluted water and phosphorite to produce fertilizer. Huh. Do I have phosphor? Is that... Oh, I have phosphorite. Sick. Fertilizer synthesizer. Alright. Put a couple of those things down. I have a little bit of polluted water. Right over here on the floor. We can turn our piss into fertilizer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Rarely do I hear such positive news. Right. What was I saying? Probably wasn't important. Oh yeah, I got a park sign as well. What did I get again? What was the point? Radiation. A radiation lamp emits radiation when powered on? That's what I need. No, I don't want that. I don't want that at all, actually. Oh, it was just a sidestep, isn't it? Like, we're trying to get the, right. 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 Okay, I do want to have a dedicated sweeper, though, because you guys suck at sweeping, clearly. I need somebody who can sweep. I need a sweeper-runer. A swooper is what I need. What if you tried to get most of the achievements? I don't really like doing achievement runs too much, but it's not, like, if I'm aimless, it's not a bad idea. Like, if I really don't know what to do, I think it's a pretty good plan. Okay. Yeah, I will get a dedicated sweeper. Somebody with, like, carrying strength or, like, athleticism, that sort of thing. So they can sweep stuff. Oh, I also need to make oxygen masks. I just realized I don't have those. What the hell, Loco? How did you not realize that? Oxygen mask. Supplies oxygen. Yeah, but how do I make them? What? Sometimes I don't understand this game, man. It's like, yep, this is what it does. It's like, yeah, I get what an oxygen mask does, but how do I make one? It's like, you don't realize it? You stupid? You don't know how to do anything? I'm guessing it's here. But maybe it's the other one. Maybe it's the one that you use for the Atmos suits. Like, I have been breathing oxygen my entire life, and I don't know how to make it. As far as I know, I haven't been splitting hydrogen atoms for my water. I don't know, man. How does any of it work? Just make a mask out of oxygen? Okay. Thank you for that ramble. I'm glad you're always here to help, man. We're gonna start destroying some doors. I'm gonna destroy all 3 doors down. What's up, Mr. Dita Hunter? For digging, I think I only ever want Saradomin and Zamorak through. Yes, you guys are always allowed through. Default is only to the right. You had a busy day at work because parts of the ceiling collapsed? Oh. Not good. These things are sick. Are these new for this DLC, or did I just never ever use them? Look at that. That's fun. It's a little roundabout thingy, man. They use it like, I don't know, theme parks and swimming pools and whatnot. Incubator, that's what we wanted. They are in the base game. There's so many things in a base game that I just never used. Is there a way for me to automate incubators so they don't waste electricity when there is no egg? A critter sensor. Is that what it is? Detecting critter populations can help adjust your automatic feeding and care regimens. Is it a critter sensor? No, this is the number. Oh, based on the number of eggs and critters in the room. I don't know if this is the right sensor though. But it has the same name. Loco, have you been watching Love Island USA? No, I have not, Brusik. They only ever consume electricity when there is an egg anyways? Okay. I will trust you. Because it's the easiest thing for me to do. No, I don't watch Love Island, Brusik. I didn't realize there were Love Island fans in the chat. That shit is more entertaining than sports. I love sports. Big sports guy. Woo, go sports! I watched Formula 1 yesterday though, dude. Formula 1 was very good. They will consume when the egg is there. Don't do it without the automation. I don't know how. Yeah, Formula 1 yesterday was really nice. Great race. But also just in general, very entertaining. So Hulkenberg, who's been driving in Formula 1 since 2010. He got 4th place 3 times in the past, but he never actually made it onto the podium. He's actually very good. Like, I think Hulkenberg is actually, like, one of the best drivers on the grid, but he's always been in, like, the weaker teams. Like, he's always been in, like, the you know, the worst machinery, which is one of the shitty parts of F1. Because obviously in F1, you don't, like, not everybody has the same car. Like, you have to, the teams have to make their own car, which is, like, the entire premise of the sport, right? But he's always been, like, a bit of a backmarker, I suppose, just because the machinery is in, which is just, you know, it's how the sport works. But yesterday was kind of a messy race in England, and he managed to get 3rd place after racing, like, at a very competitive level for, well, at least in Formula 1. I think he has done, like, 13, 14 seasons, something like that. He finally managed to get a podium finish, which is really nice to see. Yeah, some of the guys basically drive a tractor. Are the rumors true? Is Max leaving Red Bull? There seems to be a lot of drama with that at the moment. We'll have to see if it actually turns out to be true. But there's a lot of signs that seem to point towards Max going to Mercedes next year. Which would be absolute cinema as well. So basically, Red Bull, like, he's won 4 world championships, right? With Red Bull. And since, like, the last couple seasons, Max has had, what is it, like 4 different teammates? So every car or every team has 2 drivers on the grid. And Red Bull has been an absolute monster for years. But this year, their car just seems to be garbage. All the teammates that he's had, they just have never been able to do any more than, like, I don't know, like, ending the race in, like, 15th or so. Like, 10 to 15 seems to be kind of like the norm. And none of them seem to be able to make the car work very well. Max is still, like, absolutely driving the tractor to the most, it seems. But it seems like the actual car itself is just kind of garbage. And basically, the team principal of Mercedes has always been very vocal about him not liking the fact that he never got Max as, like, a driver for his team. And it seems like Max is very unhappy at the moment. So he may very well switch, even though his contract, I think, is still up for, like, another 4 years or so. But, yeah. How is Red Bull making Formula 1 cars? Which car company is actually building the car? So they do make their own car. I believe they do Honda engines. And obviously they just have a lot of people, right? Like it's a massive team effort. But I believe it's Honda making the majority of it. Also, the amount of money that goes on in this sport is kind of wild. So in the past, all of the cars got designed by somebody who worked at Red Bull, but has recently moved over to another team. So he now works at McLaren instead. And it changes, basically at the end of this season, they have like a giant rule change. So like all of the rules change and everybody has to like have a new regulation for all of the cars. I believe Honda will not be providing the power unit anymore for Red Bull. And Adrian Newey, who's like a race car designer, no longer works at Red Bull either. So it's very odd because it kind of feels like Red Bull has gone from like the absolute team to beat to like absolute dog shit. And they may very well like be all the way in the back at this rate in like the next season, which would be crazy. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like a couple years ago, Max won more races than anybody has ever done in Formula 1 ever. Like the dominance was pretty much boring. Like it was just kind of like, okay, who's gonna get second place? That was basically the only thing going on. But now it's not so obvious. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, it was like Serral, you know? But imagine then Serral also has the strongest race. Oh, wait. It kind of feels like they are going from the absolute top to the absolute bottom. But maybe not. Maybe they can turn something around. You know what's really crazy to me, though? Is that a freaking energy drink company can afford all of this stuff. Like, that's the craziest part to me, man. I feel like Red Bull is literally everywhere. And they sell energy drinks. It's actually kind of wild. Starting a Formula 1 team is so incredibly expensive, but they just, Oh, this thing needs polluted water as an intake. I thought it could be bottled. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with that. Can you make... Ah, oxygen masks. Yes. Oh, these are super easy to make, dude. Getting more airflow around. You're set for Lewis yesterday? Yeah, fair. Okay, let me put up my filter. So I want to be filtering out anything that isn't oxygen. I don't know if this is going to be within range. And I guess I'll just kind of dump whatever is not oxygen somewhere else. Doesn't really matter where I dump it. I'll just dump it over here. Pretty sure nothing is gonna get dumped because there is nothing else. Yeah, Formula 1 is a funny little sport. Red Bull's net revenue exceeded 11 billion euro, with 12.7 billion cans sold globally. The revenue doesn't mean that much, though. Like, obviously, it's a stupid amount of money, don't get me wrong. But revenue always kind of feels like a, I don't know what to do with the info. But the real downside is if you make a profit, you got to pay taxes. So maybe just get your name out everywhere instead. It's cheaper. Yeah. They have a 43% market share in their category. What's their category though? Like how do you... Is it just energy drinks? Because there's no way they're beating Coca-Cola and all that, are they? What about like PepsiCo? Is it the same category? 43% in energy drinks? Okay. Yeah, insane. It's a lot of money. I like the animation on these plants a lot. Anyways, it's a silly sport. Like Formula 1 is kind of silly, but it's fun to watch. I like it. These things, by the way, are still super cold. The wood burners. Still super cold. It's drama for boys. Yeah, it's a lot of drama for boys. There's always drama, but then ultimately, it's just a bunch of multimillionaires, you know, that get to live what is basically the dream life for most guys out there. Because they get to travel the world driving the fastest cars on the planet. And they're all extremely wealthy doing it, right? Like, ultimately, there's drama, yes. But it's drama with a little asterisk. Because they're still having a pretty damn good life. There we go. Yeah, they all have model wives and girlfriends, yeah. It's not such a bad lifestyle, I don't think. You know, some of them have private jets as well, man. You just get your own jet. Easy. Okay, I need a dedicated hauler if possible. I think I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Supplying? Supplying and tidying is good, yes. Extra carrying strength, okay. And then I want something that they can do for like... I don't know what would be good for them, but quick learner is kind of nice. Oh, actually, no, it's for science only. Twinkle toes, that's good. I'm gonna play a little bit of OSRS in a little bit, Mr. Shine. Pipsqueak is good. It's cute, but I don't know what the Pipsqueak does. Let's see. It can plant seeds automatically? Oh. I don't think that's super important for me though, at this point. We'll go with that. Okay, that's fine. It's all good. All right. I need a RuneScape related name for a character dedicated to tidying and supplying. Any suggestions? A banker? Sure. Is there a character that... Are they just called banker? Mopra Winfrey? Brumelda? I'll go with banker, sure. This is technically a little bit cheating. I'm using a mod there to basically allow me to roll a different duplicate. Which is a little lame. But ultimately, this is a single player game, right? I'm cheating myself. Unsubbing? Alright. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, we should get all of this building, right? Like, this should be done pretty soon. Building will be operated once a duplicate is available. Yeah, it looks like I need more aloe veras. I'm surprised with the amount of carbon. But I wonder if it's going to stabilize, though. Because I'm not really generating that much, am I? I need somebody... Yeah, dedicated for supplying is also very important. Like, yeah, I have some oxalite, I think. Actually, I don't have a ton of oxalite. Yeah, we just need to supply more of it. But I can also dig some more of it up for now. I don't really know what the ratio is. Like, I don't feel like I'm generating a ton of O2 or a ton of CO2 at the moment, but maybe I am. We'll just have to keep an eye out on it. I've only just now really properly started producing this, though, so it might take a little bit of time to prioritize. Or to like, stabilize. Okay, if we could maybe deliver the suits, that would be amazing. Oh, the colony lacks super duper hard digging. Ay, ay, ay. Do I have another point already? For... Who was it? Oh, hell yeah. Super duper hard digging. Get it going. You can get demolition. Martin. You can get the +2 farming. Seems good. Applied science. The banker. Hell yeah. Get more tidying. What does Bandos do again? I have no idea what Bandos does. Bandos, what are you doing? Oh, you're tidying as well. Man, I've got 2 tidiers. Why are you not tidying? Why are you guys no tidying? Maybe I can set one of you guys up for like supplying mostly. You can do supplying most of the time. Insufficient oxygen generation, guys. Is that a problem? Nah. I'm sure this won't be an issue at all. Yeah. Oh, there we go. He's got an oxygen mask. Okay, sick, dude. You did nothing, but congratulations. Why no hats? I don't know. Okay. It looks like I need way more oxalite. These plants don't grow that high, though. Actually, maybe I should just build it over here. I'll just build it over here instead. Don't need to really dig this all up. I'll just build it over here. More oxalite. Or more aloe vera. Alright. So, Flock's eggs can go over here. Incubate the shit out of them, dude. No, I haven't yet melted all the ice. Not yet. I did find this over here. Yeah, there's a little bit of water over here, but... There's salt water, but the salt water is immediately going to melt, though. But maybe what I could do is create like a closed loop. Can they shower? I mean, this is not really a morality, okay? It's not really the morals of the problem. But can they technically shower in germy water? Is that a problem? I think they probably get upset. No, salt water is bad. But I think I can use the germy water from the showers, for example, to like... flush the toilets. Yeah, but do they get sick if they shower in germy water? I don't know if it's like a bad thing. Like, as long as the water is blue, is it okay? Even if there's a million germs in it? Because I like bathing in, you know... Can you shower in pure ethanol? Because I found a lake over here. They only get sick if they eat food with germs in it? Okay. That's basically my question. The problem is, though, guys, a lot of this is extremely toasty. What's this? The hell is this? A geothermal heat pump. Oh my god, what is all this shit? Ah, there's so many things! Okay, well, better get digging. Mate, are you really gonna do all of this and then do one little jump and that's it? Ay, ay, ay. Enable proximity. I don't know exactly what to, like, how to approach this next. I'm not sure what the best way of doing it is. I'm hoping I'm gonna get a lot of oxalite this way. But maybe not. I need to try and speed up some of my movement here. So maybe actually we can go to a metal refinery already. That'd be nice. As a replacement for the rock crusher. Seems like temperature really isn't much of an issue, though. I'm surprised with how little of a problem it is. Okay. Can you do a couple tasks in a row rather than just... You're so pointless, man. You're just doing all this job, all this work for like one little square. Digging down is extremely slow in this game. I'm like surprised with how freaking slow it is. Feels like they do like 3 squares a cycle. I should dig down 2 white, it's better. They will work side by side. What about I do 3 white in that case? Is that even better? Oh, now they're working together. Let's see. Do they get happier if they work together? Maybe they like it better if they work together. Believe it or not, some people in real life also prefer hanging out with other people in real life. It's one of the many questions how, you know, how does that even work? Yeah, coworker chit-chat is a big thing as well in real life. This is like basically like a perpetual Zoom meeting. How weird is that? You've never had that experience? Makes sense. Are you guys feeling cramped? No, they're pretty happy. I am completely out of wood, it seems. At least looking at that thing. I don't really want anybody else. Get out of here. Definitely don't need more ice. As much as I like ice, I don't think I need more of it. Let's see. So I have the fire poles now. Yeah, I have no wood anymore. Do I build these over here too? Probably useful, right? If I want to go way down. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, loco. Okay. So that's the fire pole. It's going to allow me to go up and down a little quicker. What else did I unlock over here? A fish trap. No, I don't think I need a fish trap. It's so funny, man. Like, there's so many items in this game that I never use. Should I be using a refrigerator? I don't think I need a refrigerator, man. This entire world is like -20. But maybe I could put a refrigerator over here just for like storing food and it would just like not power it on. Yeah, I live in a giant refrigerator. No, not in real life, but... So I don't need to do showering. A sludge press. Separates mud and other sludges into their base elements. What duplicant doesn't love playing with mud? A ladder bed? Wait a second. Provides a sleeping area for one duplicant and also functions as a ladder? What? Holy crap. They probably get very sad from this, but... Duplicant sleep will be interrupted if another duplicant uses the ladder. That seems terrible. But it's space efficient, I guess. We have temp shift plates. Accelerates or buffers heat dispersal based on construction materials used. Interesting. Interesting. It still says insufficient oxygen generation. Ay, ay, ay. No, I've got faith. I've got faith. I think it'll be fine. I kind of need more of them, huh? Need some more batteries, ideally. I never know exactly how to position batteries in this game. Maybe I'll just put them on the other side of the wall. How about that? Okay. The letter bed is for when you have a guy working in the lighthouse spot where he lives next to his job. Oh, I see. Yeah, if it melts, it'll be fine. I could also put these things down instead. It's not that warm, man. Like, I have snow tiles above it, and it's still at -16. Maybe at some point they will melt. I don't know. My pressure is very high in some of these locations. Normally you use a carbon skimmer for pressure. It's not so bad over here though. So maybe just having more of these alveo vera plants is the way to go. Because they will consume carbon and therefore reduce pressure as well, right? Make more room for oxygen. Like ultimately, this should stabilize. Where at some point, like the amount of alveo vera you have versus the amount of oxalate sconce you have, it should like balance out, I think. But maybe I misunderstand how the feature works, so, you know, that would be a problem. I do have a little bit of wood still, but my wood is becoming more and more unreliable. Look, don't make fun of me. I am oversharing with you, but I just figured you needed to know this. What are you doing, Zamorak? Are you gonna die here? Are you dead? Oh, you might be dead, buddy. Oh, you can climb back up? Oh, I didn't realize you could climb up using the pole. Oh, okay, never mind, we're good. It can happen as your colony ages? Okay. Yeah, but oxygen masks still don't last forever. Okay, if you guys could like maybe reproduce a little bit more frequently, that would be extremely useful. Hey, there's a Phlox fawn. Wrangle that son of a gun. There's another one over here too. I need the Phlox, or I need to get all of these guys. Bring them into my base. Do we see any more Phlox fawns anywhere? There's a tiny one over there, but that's a bit out of the way. There's a spigot. What is this then? Oh, they're kind of cute. Spigot seals are charismatic creatures who produce ethanol. They eat sucrose and drink nectar straight from the bonbon tree. Sometimes I don't know if I speak English when I play this game, but I'm pretty sure I am. You think I need 4 of these type of stables to stabilize? I mean, I may as well make more. Like, it's not like, you know, I have a benefit when I have less oxygen in my base. Kind of says it in the title of the game, right? Might be nice to have more oxygen than less. I like oxygen personally. Starvation? Bro, why are you starving? We have 73,000 calories. Unrested because of cold bedroom. Chilly surroundings. Starving. Jeez Louise. Some of my characters are complaining a lot. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, I'm starving. You don't know what it's like, man. Back in my day, that's when we... Oh, actually, no, I never starved. Never mind. I don't have enough resources? Oh, we need more metal ore, apparently. Well, keep on digging. We'll find more of it. Okay. I do want to fix their bedroom problem, though, if I can. Bedroom problems is one of the things I specialize in. Loads of experience. So... I can try and heat up their room a little bit. How about, to heat up the room, I put a couple of fire poles. Like a couple of stripper poles every like 3rd bed or so. That way, we can spice things up a little bit. Just thinking out loud here. Feel free to give me your thoughts. It sounds hot. That's what I'm thinking. And if it sounds hot, then the temperature of the room should go up.
Oh hey, looks like it's time.
Hey, Davin. It is time for another resub. Thank you, Davin. Thank you for the 46. Hell yeah. Appreciate the support. Glad you still enjoy. Well, I mean, you didn't say that, but... All edibles. Put all my edibles over here. I like my edibles right over there, please. Thank you. How is my oxygen so bad? Do you just plant more of these fucking things? Because I will plant more of these things. Is it possible to select every single oxygen sconce in my base? And then set them all up to be higher priority? My ventilation is bad? Yeah, but I have a shit ton of airflow tiles. Like everywhere. I have 10 kilograms of oxalite now. I guess they're starting to fill it up again. Things are starting to not look too hot. I'm not gonna take any more dupes, because we need more oxygen first. How do I need, like, how many airflow tiles do I need? I'll make every single middle tile in the base 4. Like, I'll make 4 of them airflow as well. See how it works. Maybe that'll work out a little bit better. 1 to 2 for each floor? I have 6 for each floor as it is right now. And it still doesn't seem to be doing the trick. Okay. I mean, they could live on airflow tiles for all I care. I can just make my entire base out of airflow tiles. See how it's see how it goes. I'm out of wood, chat. I don't have enough wood. And I don't have a lot of oxalite. I have 500 grams of oxalite. What about fertilization? How do I get fertilization? Where do I get my fertilization from? I don't understand. It always says requires fertilization, but I don't know where to get it. It doesn't, like, I can't click on it. I don't know where to get it. I have the fertilization machine, but that needed polluted water. It just says fertilization ice. Shouldn't I have a shit ton of ice? Well, how is it not fertilized? I have 205 tons of ice. I think we're good. No, it's just a matter of work, man. These guys are slacking. That's what's going on right now. Okay. I need a dedicated farmer. Hespori! Work harder! This is literally not changing anything, though. Someone needs to deliver it. Yeah. I think we need to change all of this. Don't even do that to me, chat. Oh! Okay. Sometimes I'm impressed with how Espori does it through the wall. Through the door, through the wall. She still fertilizes the one on the right. That's beautiful. That's dedication to the craft. Right, so I wanted to make a new section for bedrooms somewhere in my base. She's very fertile. Yeah, yeah, evidently so. I wanted to remove the rock crusher and replace it with a metal refinery. But right now I have no electricity because we have nothing over here, which is kind of rough. Oh shit, dude, if I have no electricity, I also can't shear the Flox fonts. That's a problem, chat. Shit's starting to fall apart. It's not good. I wonder if I'm wasting electricity with these incubators. Somebody in the chat said earlier today that I don't need to worry about automating incubators because it only ever uses electricity when there's an egg inside of it. But I don't know if that's true. But I guess there's always gonna be an egg inside of it. I might need a cooling setup. Mate, it's minus 23 in my entire base. I don't think I need a cooling setup, Sir White. Maybe. You never need them? Eggs hatch on their own? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Eggs don't actually need to be incubated? Are you you're telling me that in real life, if I go out into the forest right now and I look at the birds closely, there are no artificial incubators anywhere? Okay, we'll give that a shot. It's just to make them hatch faster? Oh, shit, I see. Yeah, but I don't really need speed. Okay, so that wasted a lot of my wood, I think. I do need some alternative way to... I have no coal, right? Like, I don't think there is coal. No. Peat? Definitely not. Manual generators it is, boys! Time to run in your hamster wheels, I guess. We need you to fill up the batteries. All right. We're going back to basics. Everything's falling apart. What about ethanol? Well, I don't know what I can do with ethanol. There's probably a way to generate electricity from it somehow, but I don't know. Not good, not good. I should go for hydrogen? Well, I'm trying to go for this. I think it's fine. I think my wood is fine, as long as I have the Flox fawns getting sheared. But if the Flox fawns aren't getting sheared, then nothing is fine. And I won't have any wood. We need a lot of wood, though, for everything. Ah, new problem, chat. Interestingly enough, the temperature is not as big a problem as I thought it was gonna be. These people are complaining about... Oh, God. These people are complaining about cold bedrooms. Your bedroom is supposed to be cold. Now, maybe not minus 30. That's a little chilly, admittedly. But your head needs to be able to cool down during the night. Come on, man. Okay, the battery is getting powered up again, guys. It's going really smoothly so far. Yo, can we deconstruct this thing, please? Turns out this is a complete waste of electricity. I do like oxygen in my bedroom, personally. It's just one of the things I enjoy. You cannot, strategic. GG, dude. Okay. Set this up to 9. Ba ba ba. Okay. You know, one thing I haven't done in this settlement is give people hats. Maybe I need to make sure if you have access to a cool hat, you know, like we don't care about shitty hats. But for example, you can have a cool hat. Look at that. Clearly need that. You know what? I think this is gonna make everything in my base better. Now that everybody's gonna go and put on a hat, I think it's obvious that life is gonna get better from here. Go pick up your new hats. Oh, you don't even have to go pick them up. I thought you guys just... Okay. Yeah, so these are actually absolute top priority. Like the sharing stations, I didn't set a priority for them, but I definitely need to. Priority 9, all the things that need to be done now. If you make everything priority 9, things happen faster. That's how that works. Works in real life too? Yes. Until you get a burnout. But it works for a little while. And then it doesn't. Actually, I don't think these are actually currently working. It's fine. Why are we not sharing them, dude? These look very shareable to me. One of them is definitely shareable. Okay, my oxalite number is kind of going up a little bit again. Wake up, gamers. It's time to get to work. They're all cold. My bay's gone cold, I'm wondering why. I haven't felt warm in weeks. The morning cold clouds up my windows. Dear base, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Too many high priority tasks at the moment? Wow. If I didn't know any better, strategic, I thought you were criticizing my brilliant base. If I didn't know any better. Obviously, you would never even consider doing that. Basically, what I need to do, though, is nothing. Just stop doing things. No one would dare. No, he was... Yeah, I think he was daring, dude. That's what I heard, anyways. Let's see. What is my priority currently like? You started your very first oxygen not included run and your dudes are sleeping in carbon dioxide? You just figured out the different weights of gases. That's pretty nice. Yeah, the game is pretty tough. But you can move your barracks very easily, though. The barracks is not that hard to move. It's tricky when, like, everything is kind of looped together and, like, one of the parts gets cut off. At that point, suddenly everything collectively starts to fall apart. And I'm wondering if maybe that's what we have arrived at right now in my run. I need to see the wood going up as well as the oxalite. Now, I don't really understand why we don't see the shearing stations being used more. I need a carbon sink? Yeah, I have a lot of carbon sink right over here. Look. All the carbon is being sunked. Sunkerinoed. Maybe what you're supposed to do is have a Olveo Vera thingamajig at the bottom of each section, rather than just in one section. Because the gas doesn't really flow very well left to right. It just flows well, like, top to bottom. Why are the shearing stations not being used? I don't understand. Have you guys seen the shearing stations being used a single time? A lot of these guys have, like, full... Aren't they ready? I think this guy is, like, fully grown. And it has the thingies open on top of his head. Oh, there we go. Martin! Look, oh god, that looks brutal, Martin. Martin, stop complaining, it's cold. Okay, Martin, what is your problem? Cold bedroom? Hungry? Yucky lungs. Okay, Martin. Sounds like you're just having a rough day. Maybe. I should be making these cold suits for the people. Did we use the little bit of wood we have on stairs? I love that, man. I've got a tiny, tiny small amount of wood. Yeah, let's use that. Not for... Yeah, perfect, man. Not for like providing... I didn't realize that staircases would become a luxury at some point. That's what she said as well. I'm so sorry about that, Cecilio. I can't believe she would say that to you, man. Did you call her toxic? No, you can't make ladders out of plastic. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up right now. You can turn anything into a ladder. I have granite for days. What the hell? Upgrade all of these things. Upgrade this shit, dude. We'll make a staircase out of granite. That will give me a temporary boost of wood, I think. Do you actually get the resources back when you dismantle something? No. This is priority 8. Priority 8. Don't call me crazy. Oh, look at that, man. Look at all the wood I have, chat. 1,100 kilograms of wood. That's a lot of wood. Just like back in college. 3,000! Okay, that should sort out my problem temporarily. I stuck a band-aid on my problem. Band-aids are solutions that work really well. No one's ever criticized band-aids. Ever. Okay, I'm gonna put a secondary section over here for farming. I finally stabilized? Well, I don't know if I stabilized. But at least we're not dead. And dead, you know, would be suboptimal. I've never died before, but I feel like it would not be fun. So I want to put a metal refinery over here. And I do the same thing over here to the crafting station. Which then opens up this room over here that I can use for bits. I can have a proper bedroom. I can have a luxury barracks, maybe? No. Nah, this requires, like, plastics. I don't have plastics. But anyways, we can kind of run with this. And maybe, you know what? Can I do drywall? Yes, dude. I know how to make these people happy. I will just put dinosaur wallpaper in their bedrooms. That would make me very happy in real life. Lauren doesn't want that, though. She doesn't want us to have dinosaur bed or dinosaur wallpaper in the bedroom. Thank you for understanding and listening to me. It's a real problem. Anyway. That's her loss. I know. Okay, I need more of these foxes. If you see any... Oh, there's a little baby one right up here. I'm gonna go abduct him. Good, 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 good. We need to abduct the shit out of this fox. Wrangle him. Okay, good. Any fox I see, dude. Oh, there's another one. Wrangle the son of a gun. Wrangle that guy. Wrangle that guy. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. I'm really good at... Oh, there's another one. Wrangle him. Wrangle him. We need loads. Are you wrangled? Wrangle. I'm a hunter. Oh, look at this guy. He's miserable right now. A perfect candidate to be freed. Freed and then used for its... Anyways, I'm the good guy, I promise. Oh, is this the edge of the world? What? Oh, the world is tiny. I thought the world was big. We live in like the Vatican or something, dude. I'm gonna find the Pope. He's probably around here somewhere. Look, this is the other edge of the world. Dude, it's actually small. Yeah. This is St. Peter's Basilica that we are growing right now, dude. I love it. Okay, so I'm thinking heat. Like I need something to make these guys not feel like shit all day long. I'm okay with them feeling like shit 80% of the day long, but I want them to at least not feel like shit all of the time. Which I think is pretty nice of me. Makes me a good person. That's what I tell myself anyway. 64 tiles for this thing. So I think this is way more, right? This is 96. Yeah. Quick math. I'm mathing so hard right now. Okay. I'll make 2 separate bedrooms with a double door in between, because I don't know how to make it symmetrical otherwise. And I think we can all agree that symmetry is ultimately the most important thing in life. Not just in the game. Now, I have to figure out how to heat up my base. I had some of these things. Yeah, wood heaters. I guess we can put down one in the middle of each room. And then we can build quads around it. Just barely doesn't line up. I guess it's still good enough though. Because I can put up like maybe some decorations or something. The only problem is the amount of wood that I get. Yeah, I want to start a fire in my base. Somebody can get a new hat. Who wants to have a new hat? Martin. Martin, are you not sad? Martin, I thought you were sad. What about Gothics? Are you sad? No, Gothics is not sad either. Banker, you can now be a plumber. Go ahead. Wear your plumbing hat. Excellent. I love plumbing. There he is. Boom! Looking good. Looking real good. Okay, I can go ahead and put up my... oh no, the drywall is nearly done. Yeah, I need to get rid of the carbon in this area too. Just stay away from Mario. If he wants to be close to Mario, that's okay, man. I don't see why you're so judgmental over Mario. Just because he's a plumber? and he's maybe a little too close to his brother, doesn't make him a bad person, Gogarius. Do you think every plumber is a bad person? Like, yeah, they overcharge you. But you know, you were the one that was stuck without water in the weekend. If I had to do an emergency stream, I also would overcharge you, dude. This stream is gonna be real expensive. Alright, Alvio Vera. Nobody ever needs an emergency live stream, though, sadly. Today's subs will be twice as expensive because it's the weekend. No, no, not how it works. No, sadly not how it works. You went to the sewer museum in Brussels on your latest trip? It was actually very cool. Respect to plumbers? Yeah. I respect plumbers too. I just don't respect Belgium, you know? No. Wait, no, that's... Hold up, Belgium is okay. I do quite like it though, that the sewer museum is in Belgium. Let me just say that I do like that quite a lot. Amsterdam was more fun than Brussels. Oh no, was that water? Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Switzerland was the best. Switzerland is really nice, yeah. We can't really compete with Switzerland. Don't tell the Swiss viewers that though. They're never gonna let it go. Okay. So I have new bedrooms. We can have up to 8 dupes here, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so I'm getting a second set of these oxygen, or basically these are like carbon skimmers over here. You need a lot of farmers in this world. Like, I feel like in general, I need a lot of farming. Hespori is my farmer, and Martin is the farmer. I could do with an extra farmer. Like, we have too much farming for 2 people. Which is pretty wild. I have too much food! What? No way, dude! That has never happened. My fridge can't handle all the food that I have. What a day. That was a good stretch. I rate that stretch a 9 out of 10. Yeah, so we don't actually need that much food production here. I could get some higher quality food as well. That might not be a terrible idea, but... Did I get my drywall research done? Where's my drywall, dude? Insufficient resource, need water. Yeah, maybe fucking do your job, buddy. Yeah. Polluted oxygen doesn't seem like a huge problem. I feel like in general, this world is reasonably forgiving. What's up, Echo? You don't want to go back to work? Oh, no. How about you don't go to work and instead you just play your Ultimate Iron Man in RuneScape all day? Have you considered that? Okay, maybe, no, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you shouldn't do that. I was just thinking out loud, you know? Soon you'll have to work as well. You won't be able to watch the stream anymore during work days or weekdays. I have a lot of viewers. Now, I don't know if there's anybody of those tuning in right now, but a lot of viewers that, believe it or not, they watch my stream only while they're at work. Huh? Sorry, what? That doesn't sound right. You're definitely not at work right now. I wasn't accusing you, man. You didn't have to get all defensive. What's up, Locomooney? I should report them to their bosses immediately. Yeah, I take screenshots, and then if they ever unsubscribe, I use the screenshots as blackmail material, you know? Confess! Yeah, that's me. Oh, you've been cooked for a long time, Echo. Why did you think you got fired at your previous place? It was all me, dude. It was all me. Your boss's name was John, was it not? It's the most American name I could come up with. John America. That was his last name. John Smith. John the manager. I just have to say the word America and Rumpus is here. Hell yeah, brother. Did anybody say America? Hell yeah. God, I love America. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I'm supposed to dig down. Why am I digging up? What is this, chat? What am I looking at? Reconnect this to the geothermal heat pump. All right. Amidst high temperature materials, geovent must finish their current emission before accepting new materials. So I think I have to connect somehow, some way, all 4 of those parts that I have found. So this is the Discover geothermal power plant. Now I have to reconnect it. Now, is this like liquids, ventilation, electricity? I don't know. No, this is still Gillinor. This is my first run in this particular DLC, and it's kind of working. Like, I am surprised too. It's not as brutal, it seems, so far as the Dinosaur Land. Jurassic Park is brutal. There's always raptors and oh, God. I don't trust raptors, is what I'm saying. There's a geyser over here. Hey, folks. This is geyser. I'm gonna go dig a little bit into the geyser. Just a little bit. What characters do I currently have? I have got Zamorak, Saradomin, Guthix, Bandos, Hespori, Martin the Master Farmer, and a Banker. It's the dream team, let me tell you. They can make no mistakes. Saradomin and Zamorak are getting along a lot. Like, they get along pretty well. Bandos is looking kind of green. Well, oh yeah, he's looking kind of green. Are you okay? He's got food poisoning. Bro, what did you do? I guess he ate food. Rookie mistake, never eat food. Ooh, sounds like you were struggling a little bit more. Hard to think of. Sounds a little bit silly. Yeah, I don't want it to activate. I just want to have a little peek. Just a little. I think a lot of food will be pretty safe to eat for like at least a year, right? If it's at like -20. I'm pretty sure it will be safer than that for a long time to come. If I had to eat something that's been frozen for 2 years or die, I think I would eat something that's been frozen for 2 years. I have found things in my freezer that have been in there for a long time, and I've been wondering, I don't know when I put that in there. Is it still fine? And I haven't died yet. Now maybe one day I'll regret that, but I still haven't died. I could do one more person. A farmer in particular would be awesome. Maybe I should get a doctor. I know that's this guy is the exact opposite of what I'm looking for. But I think maybe having a... hear me out, chat. Having a doctor before you need a doctor is probably preferable. Or not. This guy is actually insane though. Yeah, he's germ resistant and immune to food poisoning. Okay, I need a RuneScape related username that could be a doctor. Any suggestions? Are there any doctors in RuneScape? Dr. Frankenstein? Oh yeah, there is that one guy. The wise old man? Is he a doctor though? RuneScape doctor. Literally nothing pops up. There is Dr. Frankenstein. And there's Dr. Harlow. Dr. Harlow from the Vampire Slayer quest. There's also Dr. Jekyll. I think Frankenstein probably makes... It's probably the most recognizable one. I think most folks that have played RuneScape are familiar with him in Mauritania. Okay, I think this is going to be my final character for the time being, though. Oh, you saw a friend? You already have friends? Okay. I would like everybody to have like a suit. Like something to keep them warm. Because at this point I have nothing to keep them warm. Everybody's just slowly dying. Now, death, I don't personally mind, but they don't seem to like it very much. So it makes me think that maybe I should come up with a solution. Yeah, I think we have to do something with them. I clicked on them. Ba moths are lumbering, non-hostile creatures that subsist on plume squash, nosh beans, and squash fries. Squash? Oh, I have a couple of seeds. That's nice. What about nosh? No. I do have 4 squash seeds, though. Squash? Seeds. What do you need? An edible tuber with an earthy, elegant flavor. Edible tuber was my nickname. No, hold up. Plume squashes contain over 2 dozen remark... Okay, don't care. They need radiation? Are you kidding me? No, 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 they don't. This is just the maximum amount they need. This is bait. This is bait. It says maximum radiation, but that's not what they need. They need ethanol. Ah, they need ethanol. So wait, do I bottle up ethanol and then pump it in there? I probably... I mean, this is kind of perfectly positioned, honestly. I can make one up here and then pump it up. Ethanol is like a freezing point of like fucking... minus 117 or whatever, right? Like it can get very cold. So that's kind of nice. I can go ahead and put a pump in here. And we can pump it up. Oh, no worries, Akis. No sub from you this month. That's no problem, man. Thank you for tuning in. Subbing is always optional. Ooh. Well, there you go. Now you're still a sub. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. Top gifter of the week right there. Thank you, Mr. Shine. Yeah, this community is amazing. Except for that one guy. You know who I'm talking about, right? Gotta keep you on your toes, chat. Okay, Locust chat is so chill. I never bother talking anywhere else. Dude, you're 100% right. I sometimes go to other streams, and people are really toxic. I'm not exactly sure why we don't really have a lot of toxic people over here, because I rarely ban anybody. Maybe I should ban you guys. No, but it's, yeah, people are very chill. It's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna be wrangling these guys, and I need to be growing squash. Now, I have 4 seeds. So I can maybe do... what are they called? Pneumatic tile or whatever? No, what's the tile? Tile? Farm tile? No. That's it. Hydroponic farm. That's it. I'll have to put these in the middle for obvious reasons. So I'm eyeballing it, and then we'll move it over. 10 to the left. Oh, dude, look at me. Fucking gaming over here. Alright, and then this is gonna be liquid ethanol pumped straight into the source. Okay, and what do we do with them? Do we groom you? Like, do we shear you? The thick overcoats can be shorn for reed fiber. Yep. We'll share them. Share them. I really like this game, man. This game is really fun. I feel like this DLC so far is really chill compared to the previous one. Seriously, like, it's much less painful. I probably will still make loads of mistakes, and I'll probably still mess it up and be forced to restart, but... Oh, I didn't even mean to pun! Holy shit, I'm dumb. It is very chill indeed. Okay, you should go grab this game. It's on sale. Gaben! Gaben, where's my affiliate link? Gaben will never get me an affiliate link, dude. I wish you guys could use code LOCOTV on checkout on Steam. That would be fucking phenomenal. But nope. Lord Gaben is a merciful god. But not that merciful. He might not be merciful at all, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Lord Gaben needs a yacht. I think we can all agree with that. How much money do you think Steam generates because of content creators referring games? You can actually just have one smart battery? Really? One smart battery and then jumbos? Ooh, that's a good suggestion. I like that. Interestingly enough, I have no metal ore. I have refined metal now, but not metal ore? The hell, Loco, you idiot? How did you... Honestly impressive. How did I pull that off? Okay, we have some metal over here that we're digging up. You don't need jumbo batteries if you have the smart battery. Well, I'm getting a little bit of... You ask ChatGPT, what is a good macro build? Here's a strong macro build. 12 pool, 14 extractor, 14 overlord, 16 hatchery. Pool completes, build a queen, produce 6 zerglings, 100 gas metabolic boost, continue drones, injects. I mean, it's not absolutely awful. And it links my video. Very good, ChatGPT. Very good. Very good. You love to see that. You think I don't dig enough of the map out? Oh, I'm always a little concerned digging too much of the map. A leaky oil fissure. A fissure that periodically erupts with boiling crude oil. That sounds kind of hot. I love oil, dude. Fucking love oil. There's few things I love as much as I love oil, let me tell you. We found oil. We found oil in a, I don't know. We are so back right now. Dude, I'm gonna be able to turn the oil into plastic. Turn the plastic. Ooh. Turn the plastic into plastic straws. And then dump the plastic straws into the ocean. And then we can finally kill the penguins. And the turtles. And everything else. I'm so hyped right now. Okay, I need, I need some more metal. Uranium ore. I don't know about that. Solid mercury? I don't know, dude. As much as I love mercury in my mouth, I would prefer cobalt. Wolframite? No. What about some good old copper ore, man? What happened to copper ore? Why are you doing all this fancy stuff? Yeah, a little bit of iron. I think I might be better off just having, If I connect them like this, though, do I also have to connect the automation wire to the... Oh, you can't. Well, I guess that answers my question. I thought maybe you could still automate as well towards the regular batteries, but You might have a copper geyser? Woo. What's up, Nolan? Okay, so what I want to be growing over here is plume squash. Plume squash plants. Hell yeah. There we go. Yeah, there is some copper over here somewhere. But it's okay, it's okay. We have already got metal. Those need ethanol? Yep. I'm gonna be pumping up some nice, clean ethanol. Oh my god, they're swimming in ethanol right now. That's a dream of mine. Take a little plunge. There we go. Bump it up, dude. Oh no, somebody suffocate. No, you're fine, you're fine. Are you kidding me? You're not fine? Climb faster! Okay, well, not what I hoped for. Why is there so much freaking carbon in my basement? Maybe I should have made this sooner, huh? Yeah, the new boy, the new boy. This is how we we treat our new people in the base. A little bit of suffocation. It's a very toxic environment in my base. I feel like this may not be entirely obvious when you look at the stream, but my bases are terrible. I have somebody dedicated to farming, man. I have Martin. Wait, no. I have Hespori. But, yeah, she's chilling. Maybe we can get some more levels on them. No. Hazmat digging? Dude, I have not even seen this hat before. I think I have, actually. It's red. Huge. Yeah, I have a dedicated farmer and a dedicated ranger, but they're still not enough. These are all priority 6. These also need to be priority 6. How much wood do I have, chat? I'm afraid. Oh, okay. Every time I glance to the right of the screen over here, I get a little concerned that I have none. Yeah, I need an extra farmer for sure. I only have 2 wood burners though. That's the only thing I have. It's really not that much. But I guess the 2 wood burners are enough to generate this much CO2. Maybe I should actually just move them down over here too. Increase the amount of scrubbing. Squash fries? I mean, I don't really need any of this. But I'll take it. So on these very small planets, like on these spaced out planets, I really don't need nearly as much digging, right? Like, there's just less space between stuff. I don't know if the biomes themselves are smaller. Ooh, what's this? Look at that. A natural gas deposit. Maybe I shouldn't be breaking that open. We'll take a little step up over here. How about that? Yeah, we don't want to be opening that. That seems bad. $500 kilograms of natural gas pressure per square. What's this? This is 1,000 degrees. What in the world? I thought this was considered to be cold. 1,000 degrees? kind of warm. I mean, I can dig straight to this pretty easily, though, if I wanted to, right? Like, we could just dig down that way, and it's gonna be nice. I should go lick it? I don't think I want to lick it, man, but thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate you thinking along, at least. You wash it first and then lick it? Okay. Are we still having the same conversation, or are we like... Because I feel like we're not. I would burn my tongue. It's 1,000 degrees, chat. Yeah, Dylan has definitely moved on to a different subject. I can tell. A 1,000 degrees Celsius is like 75 Fahrenheit? Yeah, give or take. For the Americans in the chat, do you actually play this game with Fahrenheit? There's no way, dude. Like, I know Fahrenheit can be kind of useful, maybe. But for a game like this, there's no way. It doesn't make any sense. Kelvin would make way more sense than Fahrenheit. I think you can probably set it to Fahrenheit, no? Yeah, you can. I don't know, dude. Fahrenheit is nice for confusion. That's true, I guess. You're an outlier, you're American, and you use Celsius regularly? Ooh. You have it on Kelvin? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to do Kelvin. I don't have enough iron ore? We're not building this because of... Okay. We physicists have a massive fetish for Kelvin. Ah, okay. It's okay. I didn't mean to, like, you know, accuse you of anything. I didn't realize you enjoyed it that much. My bad, my bad. Okay. These people have a lot of friends. Like my duplicants, I mean. Wonder what that's like. Okay. The surface of the sun is 5,000 degrees Celsius, or the surface of the sun is 5,273 Kelvin. Well, I can tell you my preference. That is literally hot. That's so hot, dude. Okay. Making good progress here, I think. I haven't died. And that's how I decide how well I'm doing. Not dead is my base criterion. Okay, so what I want to be putting in here is Bamots and, well, Bamots and Bamini? Bamoth, Bamini. Those are like, okay. Go wrangle that son of a gun. We need to, yeah, we'll get both of them. I would like you to be relocated over here. I wish I could, like, graph or like, have, like, if I could plot my wood. Unintentional this time around. But if I I would like to see my wood over time. Because we had a giant dip. And then I sold my ladders. Okay, I can't fucking talk this right anymore. But I would like to see my wood over time, so I know whether or not I'm stable. You can? Yeah, but I need a graph. Like, I can't read the graph. Like, there is like a little... Why can I not zoom in on it? Why is it so small? I need the wood to be... Okay, no. Well, I made granite ladders now. If you select the wood, you can see it grow in real time? No way. How? I can't, dude. Oh, shit. Empty that shit. I don't want germs all over my base. I got one guide? Yeah, one guide by Dialan. Can you believe it? The disrespect. He says he's sorry, but he also said haha, so I don't think he's sorry, Chet. I think he's lying to me when he said he was sorry. Can you believe it? Okay. Why did you clip out of context this time around? It's a 9-second clip. Let's see. But if I would... Okay, no. You didn't clip anything out of context. This was me already realizing I'm dumb. No, it's okay. Alright. Ooh, look at him. I have a little... Oh, we shaved him already. He looks so bald. This looks wrong, dude. I've seen pictures of, like, dogs online and stuff that, like, have their entire fur shaved down except for their heads. That's kind of what this is like. Incredible. So that means we have reed fiber. Are there finance nerds in the chat? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're busy making money right now, dude, as we speak. Yeah, the lion cut. Exactly. You need them to take an exam for you? Oh. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Bum. I could do something like that. Okay, so. I have reed fiber. I want to make suit or whatever. What is it? Snazzy suit? Is this what we need? Increases decor? No. I want him to be warm. What is that a snazzy suit? No, I don't want them to be wearing Atmos suits year-round. I want them to be not cold. Oh, it does say insulation thickness. 0.3 centimeters. Chat, don't. This one is 30 centimeters? This one's plus 50. Wait, do I want the guys to be wearing Atmos suits around the clock? That seems terrible. No, I don't want that. That's really slow. Coat? No. Sweater, maybe? I don't know. Warm coat. Oh, there is warm coat. Maybe this is what I want? Protects the... Yeah, this is what we need. Yo, warm coat. But how do I make it? Why does the game not tell me that? It's weird how, like, the game just sort of assumes that you know where to do this. I'm guessing it's over here, then? No, it's not. Not at the crafting station. Like, where would I do it? Why doesn't it tell me? Warm coat? Doesn't tell me here either. Station, maybe? Shearing station? Textile loom? It's gotta be the loom, yes. Tailor's duplicate clothing items. That's gotta be it. I don't know if I've ever made one of those. It looks fancy. Also, this thing needs to go. I'm not gonna be able to get water. Oh, and now that I actually have my my drywall, I think we can use it. Yes, dude. Decor, thermally reactive, slow heating. Insulator might actually be kind of nice. Igneous rock. Actually, no, I want it to be... Drywall is for the space biome? No. Drywall is for aesthetics. You actually use drywall for its intended effect? Clearly not what we're doing here. No, we could do that. I have, but it also gives plus 10 decor. So we'll just pretend that that is the way to do it. Hey, we can put snowy tiles up. Make it look nice and cold. Oh, that's all my igneous rock? Maybe not ideal. Hold up. Cancelled. Cancelled. No, I think I kind of want to go with the dinosaurs. I kind of like the dinosaurs. What do I have a lot of? Granite? I have a stupid amount of granite. Yeah, sure. Let's go with granite. So this is from the new DLC that gives you a little bit of variety there. It's kind of nice. Even though these creatures don't exist in this world. There we go. Oh yeah, we can change the way the beds look as well. That's true. I kind of like them. Hell yeah. Beautiful. I could do another farmer. Any farmer? Ooh, that's not bad. The only problem is I don't have a room for you. I do need a lot of ranching though. Having like multiple ranchers is probably what we need to do. Yeah, I'll get another rancher. I could kill somebody else? Whoa, David, buddy. I could unalive another dupe? Guys, what the hell? I have a lot of calories, I have a lot of oxygen. I think it's fine to have another one, man. I do need a name though for a rancher that is related to RuneScape. Any suggestions? He can't dig? Yeah, that's okay. Any characters in RuneScape with pets or whatever? I will just do... I have a pet beaver, yeah. The wise old man. How about the wise old man? That's a classic character. Oh, Gertrude, yes! That's awesome. I love that, Night Dreams. Great suggestion. He's extremely cold and sad. Tough luck, buddy. I feel like when I commit to that, though, I immediately also commit to like 3 more duplicants again. Anyways. Go ahead and wrench. No bed? I mean, he literally just arrived. No bed? Question mark? Hello? Loco? Question mark? I'll put up a temporary cot over here. We have some room. Alrighty, dude. Look at this cozy room. Honestly, not bad. I have a small amount of oxalite, but we should be fine. We're making a textile loom. Can I set up like specific clothes that they wear somewhere? Is there like a clothes overview screen somewhere? Probably not. Yeah, I need you to go to critter wrenching. Yeah, I have to do it per dupe, right? Okay. Got a little bit of reed fiber. You guys still happy in here? Yeah, you guys are pretty happy. Seems like there's enough food for everyone. That's good. Seems like you are also happy, right? I mean, you're looking for food right now, but I think it'll be okay. Hey, found one. There's a lot of new stuff in the game since last time you played. Well, they do add a lot of new things in the game in general. It's nice. It's actually impressive how much stuff they have added over the years. I didn't play this game for ages. Oh, we made our way here. Dude, that's crazy. I didn't even notice. Mealwood? Wait a second. Mealwoods produce meal lice? Isn't this what we use for like the most basic version of the game to get coal? Yes. Didn't I have a hatch egg? I think I got a hatch egg from the printer. No, that's another run. That's funny. Okay, so I don't know what we do here, but we can go and inspect it. A discarded journal inside remains mostly intact. I scanned the pages of use, and a new database entry is discovered. I've been unable to shake the notion of the bow, or of the bow? The thought of it, okay, cool. Cool story, bro. We can go and reconnect the heat pump, I guess. There's a little bit of plastic around these parts, too. And there's some Sweetles. What are your guys' problem? Sweetles are non-hostile critters that excrete large amounts of sucrose. Okay. Probably need that for something else. Yeah, I saw that for them. Ah, we can make our own ethanol, but I have ethanol. Whew, so much progress, guys. I can't believe I'm still alive. Like, I really thought it'd be dead by now, but we're actually quite stable.